Hello everyone. I've received a lot of questions about how to hide your following list on Instagram without a private account, so I wanted to make an informative video about it. First of all, I'm not going to say things like, you must make your account private. I've done all the research for you. Folks, you know those people who hide their followers without making their account private. Now, I've researched them. For example, I also have an account with a lot of followers, but I have a competitor, for instance. For example, as you can see, this account is not private. When we look at their followers like this, look, when I scroll down, a few followers appear. But when we click on their 469,000 followers here, they don't show up. Folks, it's like this. Instagram says, we limit the number of followers shown for certain meta-verified and business accounts. Apparently, folks, this feature is being sent to certain accounts. So, you can't get this feature by purchasing it either. Or for example, I have a high engagement account, and I can't do it either. I did a bit of research for you. I looked it up on the internet, on Reddit and so on. Apparently, this feature is only available for accounts with a high number of followers and high engagement. If you ask why I don't have it, I don't know. I had a look at my account, and I don't have it either. You know, you can't do this by making your account private anyway. Apparently, Instagram gives this to accounts with a high number of followers. I mean, you can already enable this feature by making your account private. But to be able to do it without making it private, as I said, you need a very high. I even got the blue tick for you. Let me talk about that as well. I went into the account like this. You know that meta verified area we talked about. I bought it in the meta verified area. I also got the blue tick. The feature still wasn't enabled. So I got this. I also got the blue tick, but it still didn't work. So, I just wanted to tell you this. I wanted to warn you about those who make clickbait. Or I wanted to inform you about how they do it. Lastly, I saw something on the internet. After clicking on these three dots, scroll down, and there's this limit interactions area. I clicked and saw you can do it without making your account private. Here, you can limit accounts. For example, there's an area here where you can hide your tags, mentions, story replies, and content. Who can you hide it from? Well, accounts that don't follow you or recent follows. So, after you enable this feature, you turn this after following means you hide it from those who follow you after this feature is enabled. Or rather, you limit them. However, this is what I found. Maybe this will be useful for you. So, I'll just turn it on like this. Turn it on and have a look. Instagram says that after this, it will limit anyone who follows you. The only difference is that, unlike the other one for high follower accounts, everyone has this feature. Maybe you can turn this on. I think it will be useful for you this way. As I said, I've done the research for you, step by step, without any clickbait, on how this feature works and how to enable it. As you can see, it hasn't been enabled for me either. You need to have an account with a high number of followers, and even if you do, Instagram apparently sends it to us. That's all I wanted to say, folks. I'm making these informative videos to help you out. I'd really appreciate it if you could like our videos and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot. See you later.